have you heard of this race of giants? In what is now Mexico was a race of giants known as the Quinametzin. The Quinametzin were so large that they were said to be 10 feet tall and weigh 600 pounds. They would attack the natives that lived there and they would eat them. So they're cannibalistic giants. When the conquistadors came to what was present-day Florida and down into where the Aztecs were, there was these stories of these cannibalistic giants. The natives actually went to war with them and even had to escape into some higher regions and mountainous regions to escape from them, which actually protected them from the influences of the conquistadors when they came later and other people groups that came into the land. The thing is, these guys were around even before the Aztecs. According to Aztec mythology, the Quinametzin giants built the Great Pyramid of Cholula, and they made this giant city, and their job was to hold up the sky. They were considered godlike beings, but they displeased the heavens by not being fair, by not being judging rightly, and so they lost that right and heavens turned against them. According to the Aztecs, this Great Pyramid of Cholula, which is the largest pyramid of the world, was built by these giants. Interesting that such a giant building would require giants to build it. And a Spaniard who came here and studied the people found that in the New Spain, this area where these giants lived, inside of the palace, they found bones of a human foot where each toe measured almost the palm of a hand. So they were huge. In fact, there was many stories. If you read the conquistadors' writings, the diaries that they kept, there were giants all throughout these lands, and they even ran into some of them. So I'll be doing more of stories on those giants that they found, but it's interesting that so much of the different societies of the world have giants, and they're always, almost always, cannibalistic giants. We even have mummified remains that we found of different giants from different areas. It goes to show that scientists say are just mythologies are actually probably real stories experienced by real people groups. And of course, this lines up with the stories in the Bible about the Nephilim and the Anak, the Anakim, and these really tall beings that were cannibalistic. Now in Numbers 13 verse 32, they spread amongst Bnei Israel. These are the spies who have gone into the land and they've come back and they spread a bad report, which means a negative report, not a lie like some people believe, about the land they had explored, saying, "The land through which we passed to explore devours its residents." And this is a reference to cannibalism. All the people we saw there are men of great size. We also saw there the Nephilim. The sons of Anak are from the Nephilim. And you'll see that's in parentheses because that's a narrative insert from Moses. We seem like grasshoppers in our eyes as well as theirs. So these stories of the giants all across the land are cannibalistic and they descend from Nephilim. And since the mythological stories from around the world all point to these cannibalistic giants, even the Bible, I wonder why they want us to believe that they're mythologies.